You know, they say this tournament, well, it's the element of a lottery. Do not believe it. All 3 players left in the event have won world ranking tournaments. Dale in the final, and our 2 semi-finalists as well. Quality, the cream rises to the top, Mike Hallett.
Yeah, it's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And we knew once we get to this stage, with the heads are on. You know, it's big money now for these boys. This is famous for £8,000, and that's a great shot from Stuart. He's got away with it. When I say that, well, Graeme might be going for this red, actually. Oh, too thin. At least we avoided the black. But yeah, you know, it's a potential £24,000 here if they get through after this one. To the Englishman then. There's a nice cannon here. It doesn't stop rolling, this table, Phil, is it? It's like an ice rink.
It is one of the fastest and most responsive I think I've ever seen.
Stuart Bingham, 1.
Would like to have been on a colour, of course, there, Stuart, but can only play the snooker. Played it well. Who's going to take on the spaceman in the final?
Of course, it's a unique format, very unusual to what they play week in, week out around the world. But the experience of playing in front of the television cameras, under any rules, that's invaluable, and I think we've seen it shine through.
Two of the best players here. I should say two of the best players in the game. We've seen it in the semi-final. That's a great return. Acknowledged there from Graeme. It's been great fun again this weekend, Phil, isn't it? You know, even though there is, you know, there's still that competitive edge, but they're all respectful of each other when they play great shots.
Turn the flash off your camera, please.
And there's also been a great variety of frames, ones where we've seen big breaks. Ryan Day's century in the quarterfinals, a real highlight. Ones when we've had really tight finishes. And ones where we've seen some tremendous potting. And Stuart Bingham found one there.
Just wanted to be a little bit higher on this red with the cue ball.
5.
He's going into reds here. I don't know whether he can just play the backspin and just avoid the pack. Go down for one of the bulk colours. Well, he could. Struck it beautifully.
6.
At some stage, he'd like to get the black on its own spot. That would really help. Still needs a good positional shot here, though. Might play on that red just above the black spot. Slow down, slow down.
9.
It's a touch too far. If it had been dead straight, he could have been able to get on the black. Might still be able to do that. Well played. Well, he is on the black now.
10.
And there's a red there at the back of the pack which goes into the same corner. Well, within a few shots here, although he hasn't played that very well, he's left it short. I was about to say there could be a frame-winning opportunity,
17.
but this is difficult now. This is no gimme from there. He's taking it on, though. This is a big shot. He knew he was splitting on the reds. It was a bad shot
17.
from the black to the red.
How much damage has been done at first impression? It could have been a lot more.
Red to the yellow pocket for Graeme. Looks wide. Just a bit wide. He's left a red to the middle. He must have thought that was all the way, but the pocket didn't take it. Great. Sorry, Stuart. Can't see it.
Out of safety right at the start of the frame, Mike. It means that we're now at the halfway point of it. And Bingham looking good.
Yes, plenty of reds to go at here as well. He's going to take this onto the middle. He's gone into reds. He might take it into the corner, actually. We're into the 10-second shot clock area. Oh, hang on. This is good. What about that nudge off the red? What about that? That will do nicely. Well, he had one bite at the cherry here, Stuart, early on. Just lost position, leaving that white on the cushion. Now he has another great chance to seal victory and put himself in this year's shootout final. A spaceman in the practice area
12.
in the players' lounge, awaiting the winner of this one.
The best part of Stuart Bingham's career has been over the last few years. Toiled away, always a good honest pro, and then he won the Australian Goldfields Open in 2011, Premier League in 2012, now competing with the big boys, almost beat Ronnie O'Sullivan in the Champion of Champions final in Coventry back in November. He's got more confidence these days than ever.
Great shot.
Perkins here, Mike.
Yeah, sorry, Phil. Yeah, that was a great shot. He's got a red to the right corner here. Really played that well. He's so full of confidence. You know, he just, when he did win that Australian Open, well, really, he just took off, didn't he?
22.
Confidence is high. He's a good player. Great self-belief. And, you know, you have to play well against Stuart these days because he's so consistent.
29.
And Mike, he's also very swift in amongst the balls, and that's invaluable.
And he loves this event. He can't wait to get here and play in it. He's one of those players that just wants to play snooker, just loves the game so much that it doesn't matter what tournament it is, what format. I'm in it. I'll enter it. Well, he's about to enter the final. He's there. Graeme already needs a snooker. And if this one goes 44. in, it is all over for the Scot.
Stuart Bingham, 44.
Dott needs a snooker. He doesn't even bother to try. And so Stuart Bingham